Hey, welcome to the Beast Within Lopez. This is your channel, so let's get to work. Oh, I don't know what's happened there. Uh, yeah, I don't know what happened there. Anyways, oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm trying to get in a comfortable position, but that's not working, apparently. Yeah, life isn't good. Well, not good is kind of difficult when you can't even sit down without being in pain. So you're constantly having to readjust. So that's what I'm currently dealing with. Anyways, um, yeah. So how are y'all today? I am mentally. I am great. I'm still focused on the main objective. I'm actually working. I don't remember if I discussed this yesterday. I probably didn't, but I'm working on writing a movie script. I posted something on my Facebook page asking people what would you do if you woke up with your same conscious, I can't use words today for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. Um, Same consciousness in whatever creature or being, whether it be human, animal. I'm trying to narrow it down because I'm working on actually writing a movie script. So that's happening. So I'm really excited about that. Um, yeah, what would you do if you woke up in whatever being you hated or feared the most? Because maybe, no, I'm going to leave it there. There's a lot deeper meaning than just what you see on the surface, and that's life in general, and that's what I want this movie to be about. Because nowadays people, well, not nowadays, it's been happening for years, but for some reason, and things are changing. So I wanna I wanna catch this wave while it's riding out or riding in. It depends on how you look at it, but people are becoming more woke or awake to the fact that a lot of the people on social media, on news, about it's all just surface, and life is so much more than what you see on the surface. And I want to get that message across because I think that's so important with a world to where right now you can literally get everything you want with a snap of your finger or a click of the button. Not a snap of your finger. I'm sure that's coming though, but with a touch of the button, you can get food, you can get medication delivered, clothes. I mean, there's so much you can do with just a touch of your finger, and that disconnects you from the human connection, from the human experience. And I think that's so freaking important. Um, we're looking at the new shiny instead of appreciating some of the older shiny or duller rocks that we just need to buff off or clean with some nice soap and water, and to see the beauty that they still hold. So I wasn't expecting to go so deep with that, but yeah, the main thing is always appreciate. That's not what the movie's going to be about, but just in life, appreciate what you have. Because I like what I've heard with this, because you always hear, maybe you haven't heard this before, there's a saying that goes, the grass is always greener on the other side. And I've always thought, I've had one perspective on that, that just because it's greener, I mean, it doesn't mean it's better. But something else recently that I've seen said the reason the grass is greener on the other side is because that's the side you're watering. And that had a much more deeper, profound understanding to me. Just like another awesome thing is we all have two wolves inside of us, and one is, I forget the exact saying, but basically one is hate, and one is love, and whichever one, or fear, all the negative things and all the positive things, two different wolves. Whichever one you feed the most is the one that you see the most. So that also has profound meaning to me. So I freaking love it so much. Nothing in life is what you see on the surface. There's a deeper meaning to literally everything. Um, Always. You can never, just like with an iceberg. With an iceberg, you can. It's a very tangible thing. You can see above the water. It's kind of what you see with your eyes. Um, you can see what's on the surface. So you see this, maybe this tiny little point, or this massive structure of ice, but below the water is something deeper and larger. So um, remember that, especially when you look at people, whenever you see somebody who has faults or is just different than you. Um, don't just look on the surface. I mean, you'll be so surprised if you actually get to know somebody. You just have to put your differences aside and just get to know people. That's so freaking important. It seriously is. Um, yeah, I don't want to share all of my goodness because then I won't have things to continue talking about. But yeah, folks, please remember. I'm going to keep saying this because this is my motto now. You are not lost. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. Just like I think this is the first time I've said this um, with all of those, especially feeling lost. Um, even people who plan on climbing Mount Everest or going on long journeys, whatever it is, they have things planned out. I mean, they have food planned out. They have their time planned out. How far they can go, their water intake. People with experience have those things planned out. Um, so you should take a cue from that. I just saw something super weird. I don't know. It could be just my own eyes, but my brain stopped for a second. Anyways, yeah, freaking, why did that just happen? It feels like somebody just used one of the from Men in Black. I forget what it's called, but it just kind of wiped my mind. But plan, because when you plan, uh, it's just it's a great thing to plan, to make goals. So that's what it's all about. That's not what it's all about, but what I'm talking about right now, that's what it's all about. Is about making goals, daily, hourly, minute. The narrower you can get that time written out, the higher chances of success that you have. So, yeah, you are not forgotten. You are not alone. There are so many people in this life experiencing the same things that you are. Um, and just, you have to believe that. I know things get dark. I know things get rough. But, I mean, another reason why I've done this, created my YouTube channel and created the Facebook group is to be used as a lighthouse, if you were, or if you would, not if you were, I don't even know. Anyways, to be used as a lighthouse for those that are lost in the dark, in the storms of life, so that they may have safe harbor, so they're not dashed upon the rocks. I don't know what's going on with my voice right now, but I don't know. Anyways, I have some more. This is not a sponsor, but check this out, folks. Bulletproof coffee. It is really good. The original flavor, I mean, it tastes like interesting coffee. My personal favorite is the dark chocolate, but this stuff is about the same price as Monsters. The good thing about this is no crash, just like the Monster. I'm not sure if Red Bull or any of the others have it, but the Monster that I was drinking before was the white and silver can. There was no crash with that, and that's what I've always been interested in. Is with my energy drinks, is no crash, and this is not really an energy drink. It has 15 grams of protein. It has grass-fed butter. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I am reading this here. Well, I don't want to drop it. Y'all can read what it is there. Can you? Kinda. It says grass-fed. With the camera. Is it gonna adjust? No. Anyways, all right. So it has grass-fed butter or ghee and brain octane oil with no sugar. So that may explain the flavor. But lasting energy, essential for hair, skin, and nails. Has collagen in it. If you get the collagen, I get the collagen protein just because collagen is good for you. Fewer cravings. So yeah, I drink all they are. All right, I'm getting off here. I love you guys so much. I really do. I hope I let y'all know that. Hopefully one day I can meet y'all and just have that connection with y'all. Because again, I think that's so freaking important. But yeah, I love you. I love you guys so much, and gals, so much. You are not alone. All right, don't beat yourself up. The world will do it all for you. I'm off here. Bye.